We know how intimidating it can be to start a nonprofit. So, first things first. We here at DonorBox would like to commend you on your courage to serve others through this new venture. To help you get started on your journey, here are some key steps to help you help others. Ask yourself, why do I need a nonprofit? Is this purely an emotional response? Or is there a genuine need for my organization? This is something you need to think about very carefully. Answer these questions with complete objectivity. Think about the problem you're trying to solve. If your nonprofit isn't much different to others in the area or doesn't add value to those that already exist, you might not need to start a brand new nonprofit from scratch. Once you have a clear vision of your place in the nonprofit world, start articulating it, challenge it, refine it, and write it all down. Think carefully about the problem you'll be solving and those you'll be helping. Decide on a name for your nonprofit, as well as the geographical locations you want to impact. Most importantly, take the time to clearly define your mission statement. Your mission statement will keep you focused, especially in uncertain situations. Not everyone is a natural-born entrepreneur, and creating a business plan might not come to you easily. But don't worry, there are plenty of online resources and templates to help you. As a general rule, though, there are some details that you'll need to define for your nonprofit. Start by describing exactly what your nonprofit will offer and how your various programs will work. Think about your marketing plan, your operational plan, your impact plan, and very importantly, your financial plan. Again, don't be intimidated by these. There are some excellent resources available online that will cover most of the work, but you'll need to make sure that you customize them well to fit your nonprofit's needs. The team you build around you is of vital importance. These are the people you'll trust with your vision and your resources, so choose wisely. You'll need to hire board members, recruit staff, and open up to volunteers. As their leader, your task is to inspire and support them as they carry out the mission of your nonprofit. This will take patience, empathy, and good leadership. A strong brand identity is a key component of establishing your nonprofit. It should resonate with the demographic you're targeting. When people think of you, they should have a clear idea of what you're about. Having a strong brand identity will do that for you. It will ultimately show supporters that you are established and inspire them to trust you. Write down the following. Your purpose. This is the very reason for your nonprofit's existence. Your vision, which is a vivid look at your long-term aspiration. Your mission. This will be a list of your actionable goals. Your values. These are the core principles that you stand for. Once you have these documented out, let your nonprofit's identity forge a bond between your team, your stakeholders, and your supporters. The next step is to incorporate your organization. Doing this allows you and your donors to reap the tax benefits of being involved in a nonprofit. Start by defining the type of nonprofit you wish to incorporate. Then, legally register your organization according to your country's rules and regulations. Your country's official government website will provide you with the relevant information for registration. If you're in the U.S., head over to the IRS website for more details. Now, this next step can be the most stressful for new nonprofits. Funding. Where do I get it? And how can I keep it coming in? Start by defining a funding model you'll use for this initial phase, because there are many ways to raise money to get you started. The most popular way is applying for a grant. You can also target donors who are likely to be sympathetic to your cause, or even secure corporate sponsorships. Kickstart your early operations by building a network. Start connecting with like-minded people and form relationships where you can share valuable insights and resources. Create a website and social media pages. You don't need to be on every platform. Choose the ones that your supporters are also likely to be on. Start marketing your nonprofit on social media and any other avenues that suit your goals. Consider finding an office space if working remotely just won't work for you. Set up all other tools and systems for your organization to operate and connect with donors. Create a fundraising strategy. This is where you'll choose the channels you're going to use to take in donations. Decide on whether it would involve securing corporate sponsors, grants, mobilizing donors, or a combination of these. The easiest way to do this is through online fundraising. DonorBox can help you set this up free of charge and in just 15 minutes. Write down a strategy for your nonprofit and make sure you're staying compliant with the bylaws of your country. Your strategy should include a 5-year plan with milestones, a plan for connecting with industry leaders, and a plan to scale your organization. Don't worry about getting everything perfect at the beginning. This roadmap shouldn't necessarily be set in stone. Your nonprofit should remain as agile as possible for this initial startup phase. Stick to the roadmap as much as possible, but leave room for improvement. You'll learn and grow as time passes, so be ready to adapt if the need arises. These 10 steps are fairly simple, but by no means are they all easy. Your decision to start a nonprofit is not a small one, and this might all seem intimidating. Whether it's self-doubt, lack of funds, legislation, or adversity, following through the steps will take discipline, motivation, and resilience. So take heart and know that we have your back. DonorBox, helping you help others. For more step-by-step detailed information on these 10 steps, click on the link in the description below. This will take you to our blog, where you can find all sorts of other useful resources to get help throughout your journey. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification button to make sure you get all of our latest content to help you in your fundraising journey.